The Normans have just about thrown the Byzantines out of Italy. Looks like there's going to be some political unrest for a while.
Bah, that's just a lot of hot air. They come, they go. Our way of life will never change, especially not our Duke. As part of the regional commune. Anyway, even if the Byzantines are driven out, this province is not rich enough for the Normans to want to do anything with it. They'll probably leave us be.
Probably. But I'm still not happy about this. The Byzantines we knew, the Normans we don't. I think we should keep tabs on that wine-bagged Duke of ours. Things might get nasty.
You know, Aaron, the trouble with you is you think too much.
You think so much that you'll eventually become one of those Arabian thinking rocks.
Arabian thinking rock?
Well, it seems like something those Arabs would have invented. Anyway, my point is, you should stop thinking so much and start enjoying yourself more.
We are at the pinnacle of our career, and we struggled for it. Oh, we struggled for it. A carpenter's boy, a cobbler, a painter, and you, Aaron, an orphan in a monastery. We deserve some fun, at least.
Except for you, Tommaso. You're still only a painter.
At least I'm a professional one.
That Antonio thought a lot, never did anything.
What else do you expect to get from trash?
Trash?
Cheap trash. Look at Tommaso. So handsome. So strong. His arms are so strong.
Yes, but Aaron's the best of the lot, aren't you?
Flattery.
Oh, Aaron, what happened to your hand?
Oh, don't you know the story? He's found among war rubble.
Oh, that's so sad.
No, it's not sad.
My, Giovanni. What a lovely gold band.
You like it? Why here? Keep it.
Oh, you are so generous, Giovanni. So generous.
Why, Aaron, what a lovely waistband.
Shut up, woman. I'm thinking.
Arabian thinking rock.
Ah, Tommaso. What is life if we do not think? Living is thinking. Thinking is living. And we are here only because I think. Think about it. No, just think about it.
I'm trying to think about it.
Oh, Tommaso, darling, what's wrong? Here, have a grape.
Woman, you have such delicate hands. They make the grapes so sweet.
Oh, hush now. You know what they say. The best man gets the sweetest grapes.
That is far from the truth. Giovanni is the best. He is much sweeter than your sour grape.
Fools! We must think. Think.
If men ever thought, we'd roam the streets with no work.
Aaron! What are you doing? Why are you drunk? The Duke is on his way and here you are with harlots around?
The Duke on his way? That's great. He always knows how to liven things up.
Aaron!
Come on, my love. You know these harlots don't hold a candle against you. Ah, Duke. Come in, join us. There's plenty of everything to go around. And bring your friends along with you. There's always room for 2 more.
So, this is how the neighbors of the Pope spend their evenings. Drinking and consorting with harlots.
What's wrong, knights? The evening is young. Bright enough.
Get away from me, you drunk fool! Don't talk to me in that disgusting tone of voice.
It isn't my
Duke!
fault.
See that this place is cleaned up. Retain the sanctity of the Pope's home, lest it become a den of Jewish thieves.
Ah, yes, Duke. We expect more from our governments, even those who govern such small towns. Something must be done about them, Duke.
This won't do, Triumvirate. This won't do at all. You all are hereby relieved of your duties as the Triumvirate and must vacate the premises immediately. Knights, knights!
All that about relieving us of our duties. It's just a joke, right? You didn't actually mean it, did you?
I wish it was so, Aaron. But these are bad times. When things go wrong, even down here, heads must roll. Do you have a place to stay tonight?
Yes.
Good.
But
Come see me in 3 weeks. These 2 should be gone by then.
Duke! Do you expect us to live on the streets for 3 weeks? We'll be the laughing stock of the town by then. And how could we return to being a triumvirate after that? And what about Tommaso? Yes. What about me? What will I do for work? I don't have them for patrons. Who will hire me?
Duke! Are you coming? Is there a problem? Oh, no, no. I was on my way. These men were just begging for mercy, but they shall have none. God! See to it that these men leave the town with nothing but their clothes on their backs. By midnight, they should have left the mansion. And if they ever show their faces in this town again, you have every right to apprehend them. Now, guard, go and throw away all their belongings. I took a huge risk by appointing an orphan and his peasant friends as the triumvirate here. And you all have proven yourselves unworthy. You all are hereby exiled from my realm forever. An orphan? And peasants? When I said peasants, what I meant was knights, knights.
Well, isn't this just perfect? Leonardo, I knew it had to be you, you spineless harlot lover.
But I didn't do anything with the harlots. I didn't even want a drink. I only stayed to give my friends company.
So, you're simply spineless?
Lanya,
That's so much better, isn't it?
please stop. It's not his fault.
So, maybe it's not his fault, Angolia. So maybe it's everyone else's fault. How do you like being married to a drunkard and adulterer? And what about you two? Your husbands are no different. You three can do whatever you like with your husbands. Just remember, it's their fault that all four of us have been reduced to absolute poverty. Triumvirates and painters indeed. As for Leonardo, there is only one way in which you can redeem yourself. You must dissolve our marriage by becoming a monk, whichever one you like. You can even go join that disgusting leper lover Francesco. I hear he's collecting beggars for followers. You'll fit right in.
Melania, where are you going?
Back to Lady Ortolana. Before I met this walking pigpen, I had such a bright future. I might have married a count if I'd listened to my lady. I'm going back to see what I can salvage of that future.
Melania! Wait! Melania!
Aaron.
Bianca, please. We have to leave anyway.
Good morning. Are you travelers too?
Yes, we are. In a sense, we are wanderers and have no food or shelter.
Oh, then you must come with us. We have more than enough. And what we don't have, nature will always provide. You seem like nobility. Who are you?
We used to be as good as nobility until the Norman conquest. Now, we're just wandering rag pickers.
Don't take it too hard. Many of us were wealthy men once, but we gave it up to follow Francesco in poverty, and we couldn't be happier. The Almighty has strange ways of working, but I can tell you that He works. How He works.
The Almighty. I wonder if there even is someone out there in heaven. And who is Francesco?
What are you saying, friend? No God? That's blasphemy. How can you say something like that? There is a God. And Francesco has shown us the way to Him.
And if there's no God, then why should travelers be shown any kindness?
And why should we be kind to those who think themselves better than us? Simply because they used to be nobility.
Wait! Wait! Calm down. Calm down.
There is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you.
Make me a Where there's despair in life, let me bring home. Where there is darkness, only light. Where there's sadness, ever joy.
Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul.
We are men of peace. We should not say such things to weary travelers. It is the way of the world, not of us. Leo, give these travelers some more soup.
And bread?
Yes, bread too.
Remember Gubbio? That wolf would have devoured the entire village. One person at a time.
Yes, the sheriff wanted to kill it because it was killing people from the village every day.
But you intervened and actually spoke to the wolf. You told the people to leave a bowl of food out for it every night, and it would not bother them anymore.
If that could be done for a wolf, why can't we do it for starving men?
Why don't you come with us to Rome? We will be glad if you join us.
Brother, where did you get this crucifix?
I've had it with me as long as I can remember. The monks in the monastery told me that a young man gave it to me when I was delivered to them. Neither they nor I have any idea who that young man was.
Francesco, is something wrong? Do you need some water?
No. No. That crucifix.
Strange. As far as I know, this type of crucifix is dear only to us.
So why don't you come with us to Rome? You might find out who gave you that crucifix and what became of your parents.
Aaron, I don't really trust these people. There are so many highwaymen these days claiming to be disciples of a saint. Maybe we shouldn't go with them.
Where else are we to go? We don't have a home, remember? unless you want to follow your friend and go back to Lady or to Lana. Well, it's settled then. We'll come with you. It isn't as if we were busy or anything.
Good evening, Francesco. These are travelers whom you've met before. They've fallen on hard times. He brought them here.
Fallen on hard times. I hope we can help you in some way. We have no gold or silver, but what we do have is the love of God. If this is what you want, you are welcome to join us.
Francesco, this is Aaron.
Good evening, Brother Francesco. You and your followers look well. Brother, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. You see, the Pope has been detained with some duties of the church. You will not be able to meet him today. You could ask for him tomorrow, sometime around noon perhaps. I can make no promises. The Pope is a busy man.
I understand, my bishop. God's call is never to keep people idle for his visitors. We shall wait.
Well then, Your Eminence. Come, my brothers, let me find you all some lodging.
Brother Francesco, a word please.
Yes, Your Eminence.
I've heard a lot about you and your order. It is rare that a man is praised both by his friends and by strangers. Tell me, what makes you so sure that you are following the voice of God and not your own vanity?
It is true, Your Eminence, that to an untrained heart, the voice of vanity is often confused with the voice of God.
But I have spent years in meditation outside of human society, and even within it, I have lived amongst both the princes and the paupers of this world, and know what every man feels in every walk of his life. After much contemplation and bearing pain and experiencing the world in all its shades, I now know what the Lord will have me do. He wants me to repair His church.
Very well, brother. To be honest, I didn't quite believe even what Brother Leo told me about you, but after hearing what you have to say, I really think there's more to you than meets the eye. I will meet the Pope this evening and see what I can do for you. Aaron? I wasn't expecting you. Why are you here?
I was sacked, Cardinal, by the Duke.
Well, that is unusual. I shall try and have a word with him.
Thank you, Cardinal. But I feel as if that part of my life is over. And I need to move on.
As you wish, Aaron. You're always the brightest of my wards. You would have made a great seminarian. It's not too late yet.
Cardinal, look. This crucifix.
This is the crucifix which Cardinal di San Paolo gave me as a child.
Yes. That's a crucifix which the man who gave you to me left for you. I'd always assumed he was your father or an uncle of some sort, but I never found out.
No. No. This is the crucifix which my father carved and gave to me. And I to you? Could this be the baby whom I brought to the monastery all those years ago? How mysterious are the ways of the Lord. He has reunited the three of us. But how changed we all are.
Deacon, what hour is it?
It's the 12th hour, Your Holiness.
So, 3 hours have passed since the messenger came from Constantinople with news about its sack by the Crusaders. 3 more hours of burning and pillaging. What has become of Christendom?
Your Holiness!
Yes, Cardinal.
There is a man here to see you, Francesco of Assisi. He is a poor monk and has come to beg your permission to preach the word of the Lord with a vow of abject poverty.
The monk wishes to preach? Then let him go to a seminary and become a priest. Why does he need my permission?
Your Holiness, this man has already refused to be ordained. The scriptures seem to have been revealed to him in a way that has not been seen by anybody else. The only explanation seems to be that he has had a divine revelation.
You are too trusting, Cardinal. I have seen so many pretenders come and go. They each claim to preach the gospel. But in the end, they are all just poor men. Poor men looking for nothing more than a morsel to eat. Give this Francesco some food and send him on his way.
But Your Holiness, this man is no simple peasant. I have personally heard what he has to say, and I am astonished by the depth of his words. He does not look for riches or food. He and his followers have voluntarily taken up a vow of poverty and seek only your permission to legitimize their gathering as an order under the church.